Why did the gamer bring his Switch to the party? Because he wanted to have a smashing time. Speaking of smashing, let's dive into the predictions around the much-anticipated Nintendo Switch 2. Now we've all heard the whispers, the rumors, the digital grapevine buzzing with whispers about the next big thing from Nintendo. Former Nintendo employees Kit Ellis and Krista Yang have thrown their hat into this speculative ring. According to them, we could potentially see the successor to the Nintendo Switch announced in the first half of 2024, maybe even in the first quarter. Talk about a New Year's surprise. They're also placing their bets on the console being released in June or July. So, brace yourselves for a summer of sun, sand, and switching. And what's a console without its features, right? Ellis and Yang expect the console to be a handheld device that can dock into a television, similar to the current Switch. But wait, there's more. They're predicting more power, more muscle under that sleek casing. Because who doesn't want to vanquish their enemies in high definition? Now here's where things get interesting. They're predicting that the console will support backwards compatibility. Ellis is even suggesting that there might be two versions. One with digital backwards compatibility and a higher-end version with a physical cartridge slot. Yang, however, disagrees. She thinks Nintendo will keep things simple with no multiple SKUs. Well, there's a plot twist for you. And the price? They're speculating a launch price of $400. That's right, folks, 400 big ones. But hey, who can put a price on joy, right? And to sweeten the deal, they're speculating that Mario Kart 9 could be a key launch title for the new console. Because nothing says welcome to the future like a good old-fashioned kart race. So, are we looking at a power-up console or just another level in the never-ending game of tech upgrades? Only time will tell. Now, let's take a warp pipe down memory lane and see how these predictions stack up against the original Nintendo Switch. Spoiler alert, it's like comparing a Goomba to Bowser. As we all know, the original Switch was the ultimate mashup of power and portability. It was like having a Charizard you could fit into your pocket without the risk of third-degree burns. But rumors suggest the Switch 2 is going to be more like fitting a Gyarados in there. More power, more versatility, but hopefully it won't be quite as wet. Now, I'm sure you remember the Switch's price tag. It was like finding a hidden block full of coins only to realize you had to give them all to Princess Peach. Ouch! But the Switch 2 is expected to be a bit pricier. It's like Princess Peach has been kidnapped by a bunch of money-hungry Koopas and it's going to cost you big time to get her back. But let's not forget about the games. The Switch gave us a treasure trove of titles that would make even King Dedede green with envy. But the Switch 2? It's like Nintendo has unlocked the master sword of gaming libraries. With potential titles like Mario Kart 9, we might just be on the verge of a gaming renaissance. And yes, we all remember the joy of docking our Switch to play on the big screen. It was like getting a star power-up and feeling invincible. But the Switch 2? It's like they've taken that star and turned it into a superstar. Same concept, but with a whole lot more sparkle. But, as with any good game, there are bound to be some boss battles along the way. The Switch 2 will have to face off against expectations, market competition, and the ever-looming specter of Bowser. Price increases. So, is the Switch 2 going to be a worthy successor, or will it just be the Luigi to the Switch's Mario? We'll have to wait and see. Alright folks, we've reached the end of our quest and it's time to tally up the points. We've heard from the Oracle, also known as former Nintendo employees, who've given us their prophecy of a new handheld hero, potentially arriving in the first half of 2024. They've painted a picture of a powerful prodigy, a Switch 2, that could transform your TV into a gaming paradise. And let's not forget the whispers of a potential Mario Kart 9 as the cherry on top. Then we have our fortune-telling analyst predicting a price tag of $400 and possibly $70 games. A steep stairway to gaming heaven, but hey, no one said being a gaming deity was cheap. But remember, my fellow adventurers, amidst all these prophecies and predictions, the real treasure is the journey, the anticipation, the thrill of the unknown. So let's embrace the speculation and uncertainty, for it's all part of the game, the grand saga of gaming. In the end, whether the Switch 2 is a princess in another castle or the hero of our story, we're all just here for the game. So keep your Joy-Cons charged and your game faces on, because it's going to be a wild ride.